I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons.
Well, we're here early. Well, we're actually here on time, and the people that are here have no idea where to go because the people from Baltimore got stuck in traffic. So we're just going to explore this one building while we're sitting here then. So here's some of the rest of our group. Now I came in through this little hole here, and this is what the inside looks like here. I don't know what this is, but it's abandoned. Goes up pretty high. There's a water dripping in here, so I hope it doesn't drip on my camera. And I'm going to walk over here. Watch I don't trip. Look for varmints. Oh wow, right here in the center. Sunlight coming right on the lens here, so. And more pipes and stuff here. It goes all the way up to the top. And down here, and there's some other members of our group over there. Now we're on the sunny side here, so we get some sunlight on various things that are happening here. And yeah, it's kind of been sitting here for, I guess, a number of years, kind of on its last legs. And still a little water dripping down here too. Big chutes up at the top that would feed something in. And if we go up here, it's more down there. And we got all kind of valves here too. And that's where I walk from on the other side. Well, I climbed up. Steps are a little tricky to get up here. Don't know if I want to climb up any further. There's other ways to go up there. Well, it looks like some kind of furnaces here. Maybe some big boiler or something that was here. And down there is from whence I came. And this is kind of what you have to deal with, where there's no floor here. And so I have to be very careful and try to use both hands. So I can't film while I'm walking here. It's a little tricky. And this is inside of one of the furnaces here. You can see all those pipes inside there, I guess, for making steam, I guess. Not really sure. But a couple of them there. These big guys here. And all sorts of stuff over here. And more up here. And down here, you can see other stuff down toward the bottom there, so you have to watch where you walk here. Here's furnaces, I guess, or something. I don't know. But I'm going to be heading back down now. Well, there's another part of the same building. It looks like some electrical boxes or gauges or something that was here. They're all rusted out. And then another opening to the outside here. Okay. Well, I'm up here on a trek, and we're walking down this path here, and we're going to go to the coal breaker, I think, here, which I'm going to turn around here in a second so you can see it. People from Baltimore aren't here yet, but a couple of the other people have been here, and they pointed us to where we're going. So we're going to look around on the other side, and that's where we're headed, down there, I think, to that building. And we'll take a look in there. Okay. I think I'm inside the coal breaker now, and I just came from the other end, way down there, and walked up to here, and there's like an old office here, and this is right next to the road here. And then part of this chute that goes up, and And this is a very tall building, maybe, I don't know, 5 or 6 stories tall, but very dark, very, very dark. There's the outside. That's some of the stairs I took so far, coming from down there. And on the landing, gotta watch my step here. Looks like a workshop here. And go over here. Floor looks like it's concrete, so it should be pretty good. And yeah, looks like a workshop, like a wood and metal shop maybe up here. A lot of stuff up here. Some little tools inside the bin. Somebody's shoes and galoshes. And more stuff up here. A lot of old saw blades, band saw blades over there. Well, gotta make it up to the top here. So we keep on going. Well, this is the top of that big long shaft that goes up there. It would be a great shot looking down to see the hundreds and hundreds of rollers. But I don't know how to get up there. It's very shaky up here. And I don't see a platform to stand on up there. There's parts of this grating over here missing where I was walking, and I'm a little afraid of that. So, don't know how I'm going to get up to that other section up there. Looks like there's a platform up here, but I don't know how to get to that. So, looks like I might just be out of luck here. So, but we're up pretty high, as you can see the trees down below us here. So, I'm going to walk over here gingerly and see if I can show you down here. There we go. Well, you can't see it. You can see the shadow down there. It's going. But that other building way up there is the one I was in earlier. It was very dark in there too. And then we walked all the way down here. And then I climbed way up here in this building. So it's a long ways down. And I'm up here by myself. So hope nothing happens to me. And you can see how high I am here, because there's, looks like they reopened this coal pit. And these stairs are not in good shape right here, so I'm not taking those. But probably because it gets too much rain coming in on this side, I guess. I hear other people coming up. I'm at the top of the breaker, and looking down, I'm going to try to hold my camera over there in a few seconds, but you can see way down the bottom. I'm going to try to zoom in down there. See if I can hold the camera steady here. Here's the bottom, way down there. And we're going to zoom back up.
Can you see down there and see if there's any things stopping us from walking the tracks down with you? Right, yeah, that's right.
I'm going to try to put my camera over there if I can. All right. I'm going to try to hold it there. Just hold it with my arm and see if I can see down there. And maybe you can see way down there. I don't know. I'm going to move it around a little bit. I'm not going to climb in there. It's a little too dangerous. So let's see. Okay. There's a roller is moving, and some brave souls that climbed up there, but I don't think I'm going to do that. And the roller still moves, and it's a wonder. And there's a closet here. I'm going to have to turn the video light on for this. Well, I've got the video light on here, but not that it's going to help a lot. Old motor. Here's where I have to walk back to get back. And you have to watch because there are holes in the grates, and I have to walk back to the other side. And this is the top of the coal breaker. We're up at the top. I see some more people coming over there. A couple guys got their tripods up there. Very brave souls. They've probably been here a number of times, and maybe a little more agile, but they're turning that wheel there. So there's the guys walking up here. And this is where we are up here. Like I said, there's the coal yard outside. Now this is the actual shaft or building or whatever that runs all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to try to bring my camera out by the window so you can see it a little better, holding onto my camera tightly. But I'm in here on part of the steps. I'm going to try to get down to the bottom to get some shots looking up. But up top there, you can't see it now, way up above there where the breaker is. This thing here looks like some sort of a mixer or something. I don't know what that was, or a centrifuge or something there. All kinds of parts and miscellaneous pieces of stuff down there. And all metal. They got rid of this building. Absolutely tons of scrap metal. A little bit wet down there, but we're still going on the stairs going down there. So, well, we got some things from the old industrial days here. I don't know what all this is, but it's all old motors, and shafts, and tubing, and broken pieces. Gotta watch where I'm walking so I don't fall through a hole or something here, because it's a little bit dangerous. And another big motor down here. And there's the elevator shaft. No, I'm not going to get close to the edge and look down because I might fall through. And I have another kind of motor here. I don't know what this one is, but you can still see some of the wiring inside there. And who knows how long this has been here. I have to get back up. And there's my steps I came from up there. And I'm going to be going back down here, down to those lower levels. Way down there, if you can see it, way down at the bottom there. I'm going to come out close to the window here. Try to come over here, watch where I'm walking. And there's the coal breaker shaft. Goes up there. It goes up, right up to the top where we were at. So it's pretty high up here. Nice day, a little cool, but not too bad. So okay, gotta head on back down now. Well, I've got the video light on. This room is pitch black. And we got some signs here. These look like where the electrical things were to turn things on and turn things off. Because we got a name here. It's a number 4 buck shaking chute. I think they spelled shaking wrong, but I think you dropped the E, but I'm not sure. 6th floor, this one says. And gotta watch my step here. Oh, rice and barley bin screen. So maybe they used rice and barley for something. I don't know. Rice and barley bin screen. Rice to bins conveyor. And it's a little dark down there. The camera's really looking hard. There it says Barley hydrotator circulating pump secondary. And here's, I guess, where the old things were inside there. So like I said, I gotta watch what I'm doing because I only have the video light to see. Dewatering screen and circulating pump primary. Like I said, we got all the handles missing out of there and a lot of the innards. Here's another electrical box here. And this is the Buck Hydro circulating pump secondary. Watch where I'm going. The rotary sand table pump. All kinds of strange things here. There's the old lever. You turn it on, I guess. Barley number 4. And number 4 buck scraper line. And here's something there. So, all right, I'm gonna find my way out of here now. Now I'm coming out. So now this is the old, I guess the men's locker room, the changing room. Still have some of their old boots. They used to hang their stuff on pulleys and pull it up out of the way because you can still see all the pulleys up there. There's a couple chains left, but still see guys' boots are still here. And whether people brought these boots and left them here, I don't know, but still here. Another pile of boots down there. And it goes in the back. It's pretty dark back there. So, another pile down here. And then go in here to the men's bathroom. And I presume the showers aren't backing me, or men's washroom maybe. And down at the end here is like a blackboard that people have put graffiti on. There's an old water heater. It's been kind of torn apart. And it looks like some kind of a stall with what used to be a toilet here. Not much left to it now. Looks like a one stall, and there's this old blackboard here with all kinds of graffiti on it. So, and there's the coal yard outside. We'll bring this back in here and show you from whence I came. Okay. I'm almost down to ground level here. Kind of dark here, so I'm just going to pan around so you can see all the debris. Goes down there. Come over this side here. And more stuff. Very slimy and wet down there, you can see. But I'm going to come out here and go outside here finally, out into the light. Getting a little cool now. The sun went behind clouds. Well, there's the building I was in. And it was actually way up top there, way up in that area. right there. And you see there's a little door opening. I went up to that door up there. Did not go out on the platform. See if I can hold this a little steadier. And that's where the chute comes down. So try to walk down to the other end. See how that looks then. Well, I finally made it to the bottom. And there's what it is, all the way up there. I'm going to try to zoom in. And all the way up to the top. Way up there. It doesn't seem far, but believe me, it is. And try to zoom out. I don't have my tripod with me, but the rollers still work. They still roll here. So I presume this had big belts on it that would take you all the way up to the top there. And it's pretty neat in here. A long way up there. This is a pretty steep climb. Pretty steep angle here, I might add. But down at this end, it kind of disappears underground and it's all overgrown and whatnot. So it went somewhere underground there. And some lights and pulleys and stuff up here. But this is it here. Very nice. There's the top of the building, and way down here at the bottom where that thing goes into the ground. Then it just disappears underground here. And then if you go a little further, there's a building up here. I'm going to walk up and see what's inside of that. Well, I'm in this building. As I just showed you, there's a lot of grates here, a lot of open holes that go down there pretty far. I might take the steps down there, but for now, if I can get over here, hopefully I won't fall in. Test the ground. I'm going to lean my camera over there so you can see down. Now it's so dark down there, I really can't see anything. I got a little flashlight. I'm going to aim it down there. It does absolutely no good to see anything. So it goes down there pretty deep. That must be where those rollers go down to the bottom. Maybe the coal is dumped in here. Then it gets fed into the rollers that take it up to the top of the building, and then it's burned up there in boilers to either make steam or power. That's probably what's happening. Starts down here because the railroad cars come in here, dumps the coal right through these hoppers, these openings, down to the bottom. So this must go underground pretty deep here. And it's a little dark in here, so you really can't see much else in here. There's the building up there. I was way up at that top level, at the very top, right where those rollers, where the stuff gets rolled up in the top. And then this all goes down here. And I went down the bottom, which you can't see for the trees over there. Goes into the ground, and then underneath of that building over there where there's very deep hoppers where the trains come in, drop the coal or whatever, and it gets put on the conveyor belt underground, goes up this shaft up here, comes all the way up here to the top, and then gets fed into the various places. And like I said, I saw barley and rice and switches inside, so I don't know what all that is. So I'm going to walk down here too. Now here's the low end of the building where some more train tracks come in. I'm trying to follow train tracks behind me, but I hear people, so there may be some houses, and I don't want to go on private property, so we'll see how this goes here. Okay. Well, I believe this building here is like a little office, And it looks like there used to be a scale here for trucks. I guess would be dropping off stuff or picking up stuff, what I don't know, which is right next to the coal breaker building. So we're going to walk inside at the counter here and see what it looks like inside. And here we're inside. There's a little counter here where you would go. It's pretty derelict now, but you would go in here and I guess it'd be somebody sitting there at a desk, and they got the little refrigerator and whatnot, file cabinet, and you do your business here. You get your truck weighed. You got a little stove, coal burning stove, and right here's a little speaker, I guess, so you can talk to them. Maybe they had glass here. I don't know. The pencil sharpener on the wall there, old pencil sharpener. And just a lot of receipt books and stuff on the ground here. And I try to zoom in on one of them. And we got cars going by outside, but here's a file cabinet. And I'm going to zoom in. And you can see here, maybe if it gets focused here, come back out a little bit. Maybe I'm in too close here. Hopefully it'll focus. Reading Anthracite Company Controllers Department, or Comptrollers Department. Bunch of receipts still in there. This is inside what looks like another office, and kind of old and beat up. It looks like an old oil can or coal oil or something down there, but not much else in here. There's the coal breaker building right next to it because I'm outside, and there's a lot of trees here. So, and here's the door, but we're going to go around the other side here. Yeah, here's this building here. Can't get back far enough because I'll be in the mud here. So we're going to go to that end right there. Like I said, here's the coal breaker building right next to it. Alright. Okay, this is inside. Looks like another counter. This looks like the office side of the counter where the people that run it sit. Floor, there's a basement down there or something, but it's got a hole in it. So I don't want to walk in there. Another room back there, which might be a bathroom. I don't know, some kind of weird venting system up there. But not much to see really, so alright. Okay, now we're going up here to these two buildings up here. There's a set of steps over here we're going to try to get to. I'm going to try to hold the camera a little bit and walk at the same time, which could be spelling disaster, but we shall see. At least there's no mud over here like there was at the other places. Okay, right. Another little building here on the way up. I'm going to try to get in here. I don't know what this is. More contraptions and pipes and all kinds of stuff and motors, switches. The roof is gone. More switches over there. I'm coming out here. And going up to this other thing up here. We're going to see what that is. Now we come up here and there's some like a wooden trough or something up here, and there's all kinds of, looks like very fine, I guess, coal down at the bottom here, and another set of steps up there, and these over here, those are obstructed. Oh yes, I see. So I have to pick a different route. Another one of those big chutes. You can see how big that chute looks. So that's probably very similar to this one here. Okay, today is October 23rd, 2011. I'm up near Allentown, Pennsylvania to go to the coal break building, which was down that way with the big chute coming down. heading back to my car now. And the building you see in back of me here, that's one that we did early this morning while we were waiting on the rest of the people. I might take another walk around it just to see here, but glad. That's the building I was at this morning when it was still quite cold. I had my jacket on. There was only a few of us here. So once past that building on the little road is my car. So I'm going to head on home. May stop somewhere else on the way home, but we'll see. All right. Bye-bye. Well, I'm back in the original building where I started out this morning. I'm just going to walk through here, and not much to see. Old twisty turnies and pipes and valves and all kinds of stuff here, and springs and old type of stuff. What they all do, I don't know, but heading back here. Gotta watch my step because I'm trying to shoot while I'm walking here, which could be dangerous. But I'm on ground level, so I won't hopefully fall through. Although there are some holes here on ground level that go under all this stuff. So you never know here. More shafts. Shut your mouth, just talking about shaft. Okay. There's one of those holes in the ground. Like I said, you gotta watch you don't fall through there. And I'm gonna come back this way. And this morning it was very dark in here, so and all kind of valves for things going on in there. So I don't know up there. Here's looking up. Goes up there pretty high. Come back down here to ground level. Hopefully it'll make you dizzy. And more pipes, insulation, probably asbestos in there, so I better not be breathing that. It's kind of damp, so there's not dust in here. So we're not going to get any old tires. There's always a place out in the woods. You got to throw your old tires there, so always something there. We got to come back down here, and more things in here too. I hear some other people either coming down or joining in. I don't know. And here's right by a doorway and old switch boxes and whatnot there. And come over here, take a closer look at some of these here. And not a whole lot to see in there, but I'm going to look down the other end of the building and look from whence I came here. More switches and dials must have been right there, and back down the other portion there. If you like pipes, dials, pumps, you'd be in heaven here. Glad I took my jacket off this morning, because even though it's a little cool in the shade, when the sun comes out it is a little bit warm, and a lot of climbing up steps, and didn't get too dirty. Boots got quite muddy. But all in all, a good day and a good meetup, so hope to see you folks later. So this is Ed.
A number 9 coal
Signing
and
off.
the straw
All
boss
right,
said,
bye-bye,
well,
folks.
to bless
Bye-bye.
my
See you
soul,
later.
you load
Bye-bye.
16
Bye-bye.
tons. What do you get? Another day older and